Hi, I'm Fred.
And I'm Sarah, aka the Paris Quiz Mistress.
We're two friends addicted to trivia, and we're
rewatching
Alias.
But this is not an Alias podcast. All right, episode 17, Fred. Here we go.
We're taking a dark turn.
That we are. Would you like to tell us about this dark turn? And ready, go.
So, an elevator is sabotaged in Russia by Sark, and he robs a dead guy to get a Rambaldi manuscript about the human heart, apparently. Mom volunteers to catch Sloane so that Sydney can be finally free and she can continue with her life. Richard Lewis, R.I.P., reveals to Sid that Vaughn is under investigation by the CIA for suspicious activities. Mom and Pop go on a mission to a very risque club in Bangkok where Mom knives 3 guys and Dad shoots a 4th. Vaughn uses Sydney's shower now, gross. Mom and Pop then go to Hong Kong to get the manuscript. Francie Drim hypnotizes Will to extract secrets, very, very creepy. Sydney says she loves Vaughn to Richard Lewis. Mom tells Sydney she loves her. Then she travels to Panama with Dad and then makes sweet, sweet love. Sydney tells Vaughn he's about to be arrested, but he tells her, no, I was looking to your mom, but no worry, she's clean. Oh, wait, whoops. Actually, she's not clean because she escapes with Sloane while in Panama his dad is fooled. Again!
Rough one for Jack.
Oof.
All right, your quiz today is about what?
Is it about love?
No. Your quiz is about great escapes.
Ah.
Because this was a great escape.
Yep.
How did she do it?
She went under a bridge and then they changed limos.
Yes, also. That was pretty good. All right, your quiz about great escapes. Here we go. Number 1. Born in 1805, French watchmaker, magician, and illusionist Jean-Eugène Robert Houdin is perhaps better known for having inspired the stage name for which Hungarian-American performer born Eric Weiss in 1874.
Well, I'll just use linguistics here. Monsieur Jean-Eugène Robert Houdin might have inspired the name of Houdini.
Harry Houdini.
Oh, I didn't know his first name, Harry. Very street level compared to Houdini.
Harry Houdini.
Uh-huh.
What a guy. Question number 2. Rashomon, the Lock Academy, and Crack the Egg are all what type of establishment that you can find in Paris? These ones are in Paris. You can find this type of establishment elsewhere.
Oh, ooh, they must be escape rooms.
They are escape rooms.
Oh, it's a Rashomon-themed escape room. That seems interesting. I'll go watch the movie, then I'll go there.
Have you ever played an escape game?
Yes, I have twice, quite recently. I think within the last year or so. Very fun to do. First time it was a team of 2, second time a team of 5.
What was the theme?
The first one was in a school, and then you went in the future and back in time, and the second one was in a submarine, a la Jules Verne. It was very fun.
Cool. I've only done one, and it was horror themed. And it was very scary. It was like too scary.
Okay. Which is why you stopped at 1?
No, I mean, I would do more. I just, it's a very specific type of nerd.
I've done escape-themed board games as well, which are very fun.
Okay. Next question. Imprisoned in remote Loch Leven Castle, who succeeded in her second escape attempt in 1568 after failing the first, where she had disguised herself as a laundress, but was thwarted when the boatman she attempted to hire noticed her pristine hands?
Oh, I am going to guess Mary Queen of Scots.
That is correct.
Ooh, just because of the loch and the 1500s. So yeah.
Yep, succeeded her escape and then probably brought some army somewhere to do some army things. I don't know.
Yeah. Didn't work out super well in the end.
Next question. In 1755, writer Giacomo Casanova was sentenced to 5 years for repeatedly committing adultery. He was imprisoned in and later escaped from Piombi, or the Leads, a former prison in the Doge's palace in which city?
If I am not mistaken, Casanova must have been imprisoned in Venice.
Correct.
Yay. He just couldn't stop cheating on people. He just couldn't.
Repeatedly. Once we'll let you off with a warning. Repeated, you're going to the Leads. Do you know about this prison?
No.
So it was in the palace. So it was pretty small. I think it was 7 cells. And the roof was lead. And the cells were right under the roof. So it was very cold in winter and very, very hot in the summer.
Ooh.
So I think it was some sort of cruel and unusual type punishment.
Okay. I like the idea of having just 7 cells to make it a bit VIP.
But he escaped. He escaped with a monk who was there for probably also repeatedly committing adultery. Maybe with Casanova, who knows?
Who knows? I mean, sexy times.
Yep. So yes, Casanova today retains his reputation.
But not the monk.
Yeah, no. Lost to history. At least according to this podcast. Last question, number 5. On September 16th, 1979, 8 people successfully escaped from where in a homemade hot air balloon? Over more than a year and a half, the Strelzik and Wetzel families collaborated in their basements to build the contraption with a flamethrower and gas burner to fuel a balloon that was sewn from curtains, bed sheets, and random scraps. Where did they successfully escape from?
What's the date again, please?
1979.
Wow. Is it Cold War related?
It may be.
So would it be East Berlin?
That's correct.
Ooh, nice.
Can you imagine being like, I think I'm going to put a flamethrower next to some bed sheets and just see what happens?
Physics.
They did it.
Confidence.
They were able to get up and over the Berlin Wall far enough to run to safety.
I mean, if you're a soldier at the wall and you see a balloon, you're like, you deserve it. Just go. Go away. I'm not going to shoot you or anything. Just, you know what? This is literally over my pay grade. So,
yeah, pretty impressive. Good job.
Congratulations to the Wetzels.
The Wetzels and the Strelziks. That was your quiz about great escapes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So, this episode, what a great escape it was.
Another betrayal.
Continuing with the theme of if anyone's in an elevator, they're in big trouble.
Ooh. You know what? At first, I thought the man would be betrayed by one of his 2 guards. But nope, it was 2 elevator bombs because there's a respite where it's like, oh, the emergency brakes. It's like, no. Sark thought about it. 2nd bomb. Too bad for the Russian guy.
I mean, he probably was up to no good.
Yeah, no one is up to any good in these episodes.
Especially if they're foreign, so.
I like how sometimes my subtitles will switch from speaking Russian to speaking foreign language. I'm like, come on, you gave up halfway. This was the episode of love for me. It was just a relationship episode. You had Sydney and Vaughn on one side and mom and dad on the other one.
Mom and dad.
Mom. Oh, dad. Dad. At one point he says, if she ever lies to me again, I'll know. Like, this is famous last words, you know? Will he ever love again?
Time will tell.
Indeed.
I appreciated Irina's enthusiasm for knife play.
With Crazy Knife Guy in Bangkok.
Yeah.
in her leopard print dress.
I was like, ooh, Disney. Okay, this might be the outer limit of references to kink that were allowed in Disney.
I mean, then she murders a guy very quickly afterwards. And then Dad saves her. And then she just manipulates Dad.
She's very charming.
She's very suave.
But let's keep in mind, she is foreign, so...
Can't trust the foreign.
No. Irina Derevko. Nope. Jack Bristow. Yes.
Yeah.
Irina Derevko. No.
You can never really trust. I mean, is there a point where they reveal that Sloane has origins? Ooh. I mean, Sark is British.
I mean, either that or Sloane is actually a good guy.
What? Actually a good guy? Come on.
I don't know. Anything can happen.
To me, like a seer, like an oracle, you're like, anything could happen. I'm like, you see the future.
I do. I see the future, and it's 2003.
What about the Sydney and Vaughn? We haven't talked much about Sydney and Vaughn in the latest episodes, but really, the romance is full on now. They're kissing. He's like, can I use your shower? She's like, you don't even have to ask. As you mentioned before, there's wine in the bathtub. I mean, it's full on.
There's multiple hockey dates a week.
Exactly.
I'm also like, what does Sydney enjoy? Do they ever do that? I mean, I guess taking baths. But no, it's just like, no, you must be into hockey. Now you were my girlfriend. Hockey, hockey, hockey.
Zamboni, Zamboni, Zamboni. And at the same time, there's Will and Francie, which is so creepy. New Francie is so creepy. It's weird because it's almost as if new Francie is not trying to pretend she's the old Francie. It's just so creepy and weird.
Yeah, she's just like leaning into being a clone.
Yeah. Which seems fun for the actress.
Yeah.
But in the show, it's just like, ooh, you're acting very strange.
I want to know, how much did she actually prep by like studying Francie? Because it seems like not much.
Not much. No. That wasn't part of the plan. She wasn't briefed about real Francie. Which, R.I.P. again.
Yeah, real dead. Real Francie is real dead. Rad. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See you next time for episode 18. Thanks for listening to Not an Alias Podcast, produced by Celia Brondeau with original music by Mad98.
If you love what we do, leave us a tip. The link to the tip jar is in the description.
And you can follow all things trivia at Paris Quiz Mistress.
And all things Fred at Fred Me Up.
Until next time.
Stay nerdy and keep quizzing.